Okay folks, thanks very much for joining us. I'm going to show you how to mount a little salmon fly or a trout fly, whatever you like, with a backing onto a shadow box. So fairly straightforward and doesn't take long at all. So first thing we need to do is open up the back of our box and remove the backboard. Okay, we'll also remove the little sheet as well. And you'll see these boxes, these are shadow boxes, come with a spacer. So it's almost like a 3D effect. Okay, so I'll move this to the side for now. I'm going to use this, I'm going to keep this in, but I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to put my paper on top. So what I want to do is, I just want to use my backboard as a bit of a stencil. You can be a bit fancier in this if you wanted with a ruler and stuff, but because it's in a shadow box, there's only so much you'll see of it anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to draw around what's basically going to be the shape of the frame. And I'll get my scissors. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting this paper to size so it'll fit into the frame and also match the size of the back paper as well. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because a lot of it will be hidden. Don't worry if you cut the inside or outside the lines. Okay. Move these bits of paper apart. So basically, now I've got the main paper. That's the same size as the backdrop here. Okay, so now I want to think about where I'm going to place the fly. So I'm probably going to place it about there, just above the name. So I'm wanting to basically pin it onto the backdrop using the bend of the hook. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark that there now. Okay, and then move this aside there. Just get yourself a drill. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill this size. Sorry, I'm going to drill the same size as the tubing that I'm going to use. This is just salmon fly tubing. Okay, just line this up. Okay, so the tubing should fit through there perfectly, which it does. Okay, so next thing we do is we need to get some, this is 3mm salmon fly tubing. I'm just going to burn the top of it the way I would if I was tying a salmon fly with a comb. Just so you can see that end, and then I'm just going to put that down, flatten it. Try that again actually, a wee bit more to it. Okay, and then I'm going to just flatten that. This is just a bit of hard plastic, you can use whatever you want. And this is just so the tube doesn't slip through the hole that we've created. Okay. Then basically we feed our tube through. Okay, and as you can see, that tube isn't coming through. Okay, to give it a wee bit more security, you could use a glue gun. So this isn't anything fancy, a couple of pounds. I guess it costs $2.50 or so. That people have them around the house anyway. And then just put a blob of glue over that there. It shouldn't take too long to dry. Okay, once you're happy, then just flip it round. You have the tube out here. We're only going to leave a few millimeters really for the fly. So just cut off whatever you think. It depends on the shadow box you're using, but I'll probably cut off about 6 mil or so. Okay, I'm just getting the fly ready. I'm going to take the glue gun again. I'm getting ready to put this on quickly while it's still hot. Don't worry about the glue, if it spills over, that'll come off fairly easy. And I just put the bend of the hook on top of the glue, holding back the fibres, and I hold this for a couple of minutes just while it dries. Okay, once it's dry then, don't forget to turn the glue gun off, set it out of the way, and then you'll see there's a wee trail of glue here. Just follow that up and try and neaten that up a wee bit if you need to. Put it if needs be. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's the fly onto your mount. Then the last thing you need to do is just make sure the fibres are sitting nicely. Depending on how close your tube is to the mount, it'll be easier or more difficult. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. The frame, the camera turned off there, but basically I've signed the frame here with my name. You can add that on, start it up yourself. That's the first thing that goes back into the frame. Then we've got the spacer, and then finally we have the backboard with the fly and the paper. Okay, close it up. And then hopefully you'll have a lovely mounted fly. Ideal gifts. So yeah, hopefully you found that useful, folks. If you did, hit that like button below, and thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. All the best.